Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audio cast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Banerjee. आज global risk sentiment is looking fragile क्योंकि US equity markets का down close के बाद on Friday there is a follow through selling in Asian equities as well. Dollar index is trading slightly higher and Asian currencies sub trade कर रहे हैं against the dollar are slightly weaker. So ये माहौल में USDINR is going to get a push upwards. हो सकता है कि 82.75, 82.80 की तरफ it can move on the spot. क्योंकि that is the major resistance और 82.80 को अगर cross किया and sustain किया then it can aim for 83 and 83.20. That is the final we would say fort for the dollar bears. So 82.80 उसके बाद 83, 83.20. This is the resistance zone. Friday एक sharp pullback हुआ था in intraday and then we saw a good amount of buying, which clearly means that there is going to be demand for dollars at lower levels. So breakdowns are not working in USDINR. We have to see whether if a breakout happens, if that works or not. But buying at lower levels इसके लिए आ रहा है because एक FPIs have been on selling spree. They have sold close to $1 billion net in the debt and equity मिला के. Now because of that there is good demand of dollars in the system. उसके अलावा tomorrow evening the US inflation data will be out and that is being widely watched and there are apprehensions that this data could come in higher than expected. Now we have to see whether the data comes in stronger than expected. If it does, we could see a push on the dollar index on the upward side, in the upside, but in case that data disappoints and comes in lower, then a sell-off can occur, which in effect means that कल का जो data है US inflation data is going to be important for the market. So keep a watch. How to trade? As I said, 82.80 immediate एक resistance है, उसके beyond 83 and above levels comes in as the resistance. So it is not advisable to chase breakouts in this market क्योंकि breakouts or breakdowns it is not giving you good entry points in trade. It is much better to wait for a pullback to buy rather than buying on a breakout. Now, if you are looking to sell, then what you can do is that you can sell closer to, let's say, 82, 90, 83 levels on the spot. Your stop loss is going to be above 83.20 on a closing basis. So that is, but intraday only, maybe overnight because data कल शाम को. But this is if you are wanting to fade the range. If you are wanting to buy, then the idea will be to wait for a pullback. Towards, let's say, 82.50 kind of levels is a better place to go long on the USDINR with a stop below 82.40 levels on the spot on a closing basis. Closing basis is important because in intraday pullbacks are occurring, but that is not sustaining. So if you look at our bias is still upward, but we will re-evaluate our stance जब कल का US inflation data will be out. But as of now, it looks like it's going to be upward. So buy on dips is our strategy. Coming to cross INR में euro pound दोनों में we could see euro dollar or GBP dollar or dollar yen. So dollar can strengthen against these three currencies, but how much of that will impact the euro INR, GBP INR and yen INR will depend on how far the USD INR can climb. If USD INR gets capped, then of course we can see the weakness in the three currency pairs, euro, GBP and yen against the rupee. So once again, the most important data will be tomorrow evening, US inflation. With that, I am signing off. A fantastic day ahead.